There's 62 unlined pits out there. In these pits, they disposed flowback from hydraulic fracturing and diesel fuel-based mud. Up until the mid to late 1990s, they disposed produced water, condensate, and some other production fluids. So there's a lot of stuff that went into these unlined pits. So the question is, has that caused groundwater contamination? And the answer to that is unequivocally yes. In some cases, it's very high levels of contaminants, some which cause cancer. Wyoming has moved towards requiring liners in critical areas. They still allow disposal of produced water in unlined pits in non-critical areas. I always like to imagine myself actually living out here and how I would feel if my domestic water well was impacted. To me, that really helps sympathize with people, makes you dig deeper into the data. I think when you're like away from that, if you're like a decision maker in Washington, D.C. or something, and you don't actually have to talk to people and deal with their concerns, it's a lot easier just to walk away. For people that have actually been out here and worked out here and did the work, and you've actually met human beings, it's very difficult to walk away from that. Just dumping stuff in unlined pits or doing hydraulic fracturing saves the oil and gas industry money, but then that externalizes impact to human beings and to the ecology. I've smelled the water in these people's homes. It smells like diesel fuel. We don't know exactly what all these constituents are in diesel range organics because it's a whole suite of organic molecules. It could be literally hundreds or thousands of chemicals. It's hard to justify disposing of produced water that has benzene and other human carcinogens in unlined ponds and pits that seeps into groundwater that could be used for agricultural purposes or for drinking water purposes. So, I'd like to see Encana do a better job with the pits. In some cases, there's not been sufficient excavation of soils. I'd like to see them install monitoring wells in the Wind River Formation. And I'd like to see them actually pay for the water line to supply water to these people.